two Chevrolets out front are gone. It's going to be Pete and Stir out front till this competition caution, but it's a real question to see what they can do here. Their cars until the competition caution comes out. They'll come out in a couple laps. Lap 15 out of 85 here from the Atlanta Motor Speedway. And it's Chevrolet 1 and 2 at the front of this field. How will these other drivers be able to respond here in a second? Got about 4 more laps here to the end of stage 1, make it 3 this time. And it'll be, right now, I think Pete getting the stage 1 victory, and this will be our competition caution. So it'll be very interesting to see how these guys go about these next couple of laps. So we immediate caution, and it could be a situation where they may have to shut down, but I'm not sure. Overpaid right now, holding on to P3. He's got the 00. The more on Ford Motorsport, Adventure Anthony, number 22, struggling a little bit on pace here early from Atlanta. The number 22 Ford Performance, Ford Mustang for Ford Motorsport. A lot of Ford in that. We're going to see how he's going to be able to pick it up here, especially after the stage 1 caution. It'll basically reset everything. Let everybody breathe here for a second and see who's really got the fastest cars out here today. I think we'll race back, and they'll line it all up once again. Stir will get P2 in that first stage, then Overpaid, followed by Carolina Parakeet in the 00, then Trooper, your top 5. Outside the top 5 after that first stage is Dino, Adventure Anthony, Tooth, or Brandon, Jelly, and Oopie. And Div right now currently at DNF, and Overpaid has just jumped out of his car like a mad lad. Love that. Pit road has opened. And they're definitely going to see everybody pit. It looks like there will be no shutdown for right now. Looks like Div's back. Hello, Div. Everybody make it down pit road. No problems really for the number 29 Chevrolet of Pete. All he's really asked for is 4 new Goodyear tires and a full tank of Sunoco fuel to get that thing filled back up. He says there's no issues with this Chevrolet as he'll get in and out there. He's going to be in and out, and who will be able to beat him out? I have no idea. Pei chooses the last stall. Again, he's going to get 2 right side tires, left side tires, all the tires he needs. Get a little bit of a wedge adjustment there. Do not like the feel of that car after the stage 1 end, and he'll come out of pit road P2. Lost a position there for Stir out on pit road. He'll lose 1 position, being P3 on this restart. Carolina will fall to P4, or I mean stay in P4. And then you've got Trooper making up some position on pit lane. And following that order is Dino in the number 45. And then you've got the 22 of Anthony and the 13 of Oopie. Then rounding out the order there is Jelly and Div, who just now joined back. First caution of the day here. It's for our stage end, or more over our competition caution. It'll be green next time. And it tied. Interesting. And you see the updated order right now. You've got everybody back here. Ford Motorsport again starting in the back. We'll see if they can get. I'm very interested to see if they're able to get their cars to the front. So those Fords are been fast this whole season. Nico's not here today. He's currently tied with his teammate of Anthony in the point standing, so Anthony will be able to get that lead on there. It'll be green this time. Everybody lining up. We've got a Chevrolet and Toyota starting on our front row. 29 of Pete, who has led every single lap today so far. You've got the 78, who's really aggressive on these restarts, and we'll see what he does here to the race leader. Will he play nice, or will he play aggressive here in stage number 2, which is 20 laps? Into the restart zone. Fans are on their feet. Here comes 29 Chevrolet of Pete to the restart line, and it's going to be a green flag once again here from Atlanta Motor Speedway. Let's go. They come off into turn 1. It's going to be a three-way fray for the race lead, and 3 wide behind him for position number 4. Paid with a blinding restart on the outside, gets into the wall. He's going to have to follow right behind him, number 29, but here comes a teammate, 42, and race him hard on the inside. Checks up, but allowed Paid to kind of get that back down there, puts him below the line. Paid being aggressive on the restart, and he's going to chase down the race leader. Top 3 kind of pulling away from the rest of the pack. The Ford Motorsport cars trying to scramble for position. Anthony below the line, below Dino, puts him under. Paid trying to send a message here on this restart, and he has all over the back bumper of the number 29 Chevrolet. The race leader Pete under pressure for the first time today as they come off of the turns 3 and 4. Peeking to the inside. Pete shuts the door off the corner. Here comes Stur to try to take the advantage here on the front straightaway. Oh, Stur gets into the grass. Gonna need to get out of there. Heavy racing in the back for 4th on back. The Ford Motorsport of Anthony gets through up to P4. We know that Ford's fast. He was just stuck in traffic. And trouble in the back. Upi gets into, I think that was 12 or 68. They're going to be all fine here as they come off into turn 3. Now Anthony over the back bumper of Stur off of 4. But Pete drags himself away from the number 78's grass here on the front straightaway. It looks like he may be setting race pace once again, getting into a rhythm. And there's some traffic in front. Looks like that's Tooth coming back out on the racing line. He'll follow him through the back of the pack. I'm very interested to see if Div and Anthony could get up there. Anthony just junked Stur out of the way for P3. They're going to race side by side here on the front straightaway off of turn 4 to the line that'll be Stur by a skosh. 22, will he be able to clear here? He will off of turn 2, a little bit of a shove there from the 00, and he's up to P3. Stur kind of losing some track position here. Going to need to get back into a rhythm, but I don't think he will. Going to be stuck on that outside line. A little bit of an aggressive push here by the 22. He's going to get clear off of 4, and he's going to stick with it on the front straightaway. 22 up in the top 3 for the first time today here in stage number 2. Into 12 laps to go here in the second stage. A little bit of a push there from the 42. And there's a caution on the track. Trouble for the number somebody. That was Dino, actually. Dino, a little bit slow there. That'll be our first caution of the day for incident. It's due to a wall fling between the 2 teammates of Dino and Trooper. It'll be Pete getting that race back, and it'll be Paid following in second. The 22 with great track position right now, up to P3. Div stuck in the back of the pack in P7. Not what you want to see. Who will opt in for pit road, who will not? Just cut some laps out of the second stage. We've got 20 laps in the second stage and 45 in the final one, so we're coming up pretty close here to the end of our second stage here shortly. Saw Paid signaling for pit road, then he did not. But we'll see what the number 78 Toyota Camry chooses to do here. Looks like split strategy here. 29.78. Someone speeds coming on in. 22's in, the 00's in, the 68, both Ford Motorsport cars. Nope, not both Ford Motorsport cars. Yes, both Ford Motorsport cars are in. Pete again, no issues after our second caution of the day for incident. He'll get out of pit road here, just grab some fuel, topped it off. His tires weren't really worn, he said. So he's going to be able to be the first one off pit road. Paid to P2 off of that pit cycle, and Anthony and those Ford Motorsport crews continue to suffer here. He loses 2 positions off of pit lane. He'll be right next to his teammate who actually gained 2 positions on the pit lane. Split strategy here. Stur is the only driver to stay out. So he'll be the race leader side by side with his teammate here on this restart. race leader right there. But it'll catch up to him here. And it'll be 9 to go. Or excuse me, 10 to go. The outlier on the team, though, is that number 32, a Jelly. Is just having a not good day in that number 32. Just not having a good day. Is in the chase, P11 in the standings. He is 42 points from the points leader. So he's not out of the picture yet, but he's just going to have to do some good job here today, get some points to try and get some out of his day. It'll be green this time. And Living randomly just showed up. And trouble for Pate on the restart. He hits the pit road, having an issue. He'll definitely be able to merge, but issues on the restart. Here come both Religious Talker racing cars to the restart line, and green flag is out. A bad start by the 42, did not get a good jump off, but he's going to be able to pull away with that bump from his teammate. Teammate kind of let him go there. Going to have to thank Pete for that one later. Started strong against his other two competitors in the chase. The main one, though, he needs to get a hold of is that number 42. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. He's going to need a miracle here. He's got 6 to go here in the second stage. Had 2 cautions today, 1 for incident, 1 for a competition caution. There will not be a caution at the end of this stage, so everybody will just be able to flow through here and continue racing. To the driver's side, and there's Jelly. He puts somebody in the wall. Mergers causing an incident here from Atlanta, and that is definitely going to leave a sour taste in the mouth of Stir. I don't know what lap traffic was doing in the racing line. What is that? Third caution for incident may end stage 2 here under caution. This train's going to have to review that, and Stir will get the race back. And a very interesting incident there with merging traffic. I don't know what he was doing. You saw it there, a Kevin LePage incident right there for overpaid right in front of the leader. Yeah, third caution, second for incident of the day. It will not seriously affect the 42, but that was bad. It collected dyno right into the traffic. Stage will end here in 4 laps, and they may just run caution through the rest of the stage, possibly. But they may let it do like a 2-lap shootout here if they get their stuff together. Pit road is open. Stir will not come in. And you've got Jelly. Jelly speeds on pit lane. That's hilarious. Trooper will come in as well. And Overpaid is cutting through the grass, possibly. Maybe, I don't know. But Trooper, Ant, and Jelly down the pit lane. Everybody else decides to stay up. A little bit of interesting strategy going on here. To Stir and Pete running well all day. They will maintain their track position here. Great day for Religious Talker Racing. Let's see if they can continue that momentum heading off into this final few laps of stage 2 off into stage 3. Not be green this time. Oh, actually, no, it will green. I start, so it will green this time. So it'll be a 2-lap shootout here from Atlanta for this second stage. Who's going to get it? Will it be a Chevrolet? Will it be a Ford? Green flag is out. A poor restart there by the 42 again. A little bit of a late jump. That teammate's going to get to the inside of him. Lifts, giving him a break here. Never mind. He's going to put him at the track. Teammates getting together. Stir across the nose, and he is going to clear for the race lead once again, and 3 wide in the back as they're making heavy contact for position. 5 gets stage points. He will be desperate here. Even to the back of 2. Contact made in the back. 4 wide off of 4. More contact. Anthony struggling on the restart. White flag is out for stage number 2. Who's going to get it? Will it be Stir? Will it be... Oh, that's stage. Anyways, Star will get stage 1. Pete will be P2. Tooth actually gets stage 1, so that's interesting. Wait, is Tooth in the playoffs? No, it's not. Oops, he's not. The Tooth right now just racing the race. And contact in the back. Dino nearly puts Oopie into the wall. Out up front, he cleared his teammate for the race lead, and he's going to be back out there setting the rhythm here for the rest of the race, possibly. Start of the final stage. We've got 45 laps in this final stage. And let's see if they can keep it green. We got racing in the back, racing in the mid-pack, now paid up to Ant, puts him up the track, and Oopie kind of cuts off to 22. Oh, trouble in the back. The 00 is going to get below the racing line, and he's going to come back into traffic. He puts both paid Motorsport Enterprise machines into the wall. Heavy contact in the wall, and they're both going to struggle. Still setting the race pace, but Stir is not going out with a fight here. Those two are pulling away from Div and from 00 now. Stir's going to hit the apron there. It's going to mess up a little bit of his line there. Pete with a little bit cleaner exit off of 4. He'll be able to drive away with that one there. About a 10th in front. Just a car link spreading out the front two. I like Pete's line. He's just diamonding it a little bit, giving that exit speed that he needs. Gotta give him credit where credit is due. Rest of the field struggling. These two Chevrolets just setting up a great show here. Those two have been battling it out most of the day. And if Stir can reel him back in, it'll be definitely great. Div has pulled away the top 3. There is a gap from the rest of the field. Oopie on back together. Oh, contact. Oopie's around. He's going to get hard into the wall. Collects multiple different drivers. 00 involved. Anthony involved. Multiple. And there goes Carolina Parakeets again into the inside barrier. He's going to reckon the tooth. They are taking each other out off of turn 4. Jelly gets in the mix. Multiple drivers involved off of turn 2. Oh, wow. That was a very interesting incident. Third caution for incident of the day. A big one there off of turn 2. Collected a number of them. Started with Oopie getting turned around. Will be another opportunity for drivers to pit. We could see Stir getting into the pit lane here. Let's see who comes to the pit lane. I think everybody's going to be coming into the pit lane. Both Chevrolets at the front come in. I think everybody... Oh, Div cuts off the 45 in the pit lane. Interesting maneuver there. Someone got turned, and they're wrecking at the entrance of pit road. Pete gets shoved out of his box. Again, Pete, no real changes there on that machine. Going to get in and out here. Going to pass Div on the pit lane. Jelly with an amazing pickup there. He's going to be probably up towards the front of this pack. Anthony with great position gain. Will anybody able to pass him? Oh my goodness, Pete's going to get passed on the pit lane. First time today that Pete has lost position on pit road and Stir. Again, he had to make that later stop. He'll be starting all the way out in the back. So you've got Trooper starting out front. Now the first time a Toyota will be leading laps here from Atlanta Motor Speedway. It'll be very interesting to see if Pete can manage his way through traffic and through dirty air for the first time today. Stir is going to be all the way in the back, going to be in P8. That is deep in the field. Will he be able to work his way up? Up front, though, Jelly with great track position gain on the pit lane as pit crew did him a huge favor there. Div will start behind him as we're coming to the restart zone this time. It'll be a Ford, Chevrolet, and Toyota at the front of this field coming to the restart line. Let's go. We're racing once again here from great old Atlanta. Trouble for the leaders on the restart. Jelly's in the wall. Div's in the wall. A stack up by the Toyota. Trooper did not get going. And trouble for Page 4 wide. There's chaos everywhere. And it's going to be a redo here from Atlanta. A horrible restart. Everybody got stacked up. I just don't think the Trooper went. Trooper did not going. Stacked everybody up. That was a Dover 2016 moment if I've ever seen one. Interesting controversy there at the restart. That'll definitely get replayed a little bit there. Trooper did not get going. A couple laps out of this green flag run here for the final stage. So it'll be 36 to go here from Atlanta. And drivers still struggling to get back up to the field as they're trying to conserve fuel and get back up there at the same time. So they may need to ask Trooper to slow down. Trooper will be your race leader here. A redo on this restart means everybody will line back up single file in the way or in the positions they were going on the restart. And we are still waiting on some of the drivers to get up here because they just have not yet. And they're still trying to get caught up here, and I think they just now did. They'll get lined up here. Maybe. There's Trooper getting back up there, and it'll be another restart here. Trying to get it right this time. Div's out of line already as they struggle to get lined up behind them. It won't matter though. Toyota, Chevrolet, Ford at the front row. Let's go. We're racing again from good old Atlanta. And Trooper slow on the restart again. Just cannot get going. Div, Trooper, trouble everywhere. 3 wide. They're stacking up 5 wide. Stern gets shoved below the line. Everybody jostling for position as they bumper locked on the restart. Stern with problems below the line. Pete clears up for the race lead again. No contest for the 29. The 42 being real aggressive below the line. Gets past everybody. Div in the wall. Everybody's in the wall for turn 4. Chaos on the restart. 29 Chevrolet of Pete, who has been dominant all day today. Back to the race lead, but he is going to have to go down fighting, I think, because Trooper and Overpaid, both, I think, of the faster Toyotas of the bunch, are going to try and chase him down here. Paid being real aggressive on P2, puts the bumper to him, getting that push off the 4. The 3-man battle here, 3 wide for P5, as Stur is trying to get track position back, but he is stuck in this pack. Both of the Ford Motorsport cars trying to clear each other. They are not able to. It is side by side for P number 4 out of turn 2. Great battling between teammates behind the third place car of Overpaid in 78. The car link between first, second, and third off of turn 4 as they come to 31 laps to go, or excuse me, 32 laps to go. Right now, Pete opening the gap up to now 3 car lengths, entering turns 3 and 4 as Overpaid right now closing in on the number 68 Toyota Camry Revision Horizon Racing of Trooper. All over the back bumper, entering 1. He's going to bump it out of the way. No contest there. He's going to move Trooper out of the way. Trooper side by side with him off of turn 2 and Trooper, I think, is going to let him by here. He does. A little bit of contact there, but he's going to let him by. Overpaid, I think he's going to let Overpaid try and chase him down here. And Stur struggling a little bit. Oh, and there goes Div off the side of Oopie. That was his fault, kind of racing incident there. Him up in the wall, racing too hard. Div's going to have to bomb it down, get back into a rhythm, because here comes Stur is going to try and clear him now on the inside. As Div races him on the outside. Oh, little contact there between Stur and Div, put him down below the line a little bit, and he's going to cut off Stur into turn 3. What is going on between the 12 and 42? Clears up again, and Stur's going to clear him out. I don't know what Div was doing there. Oh, and he's in the wall. What in the world happened there? Div is around, hits the fling, and he's the only one involved. Div is probably going to get a merge to hit a wall fling. And Oopie hits a wall fling, but he bounces off and he'll be fine. Main story, and someone's slow. That's Jelly. He is slow on the front straightaway. And he jumped out of his car, just deleted it. Good job. But he's in the track, and he just left. And there's someone else slow. He's merging. There's Div. Jelly, I think, just left. Or Jelly's respawned, but he's gone, I think. Yeah. Impressive. The inner Austin Hill is coming out of overpaid right now, and he puts him in the wall. He puts the race leader into the wall. And overpaid right now, sailing it off the corner, and Pete's going to put the bumper to him right back. Overpaid takes the race lead away from Pete, and Pete's going to lose on the lap, and the Toyotas are going to lead the first laps of the day. Oopie's up to Pete's side. Will Pade get into Stir here? Stir's not going to take his crap here on the front straightaway. Going to try and clear for P3. Overpaid's going to try and send it off the corner. Not going to have a good line. And there goes Stir. But it's great. Love to see the great racing here from Atlanta. Always puts on a great show. And here comes Stir to the inside of the 13. What a sail for the number 42 for Luigi Taco Racing. Off of turn 4. Side by side. He'll take P2 away. WTR back 1 and 2 here from Atlanta. And I told you Stir would be able to work his way back up there. Will he put the pressure to his teammate? All over the back bumper now. Oopie right now, I think many people expected him to be the slower one, but Jelly is definitely putting that to his title right now in the number 32. Luigi Taco Racing doing a great job, being really respectful of each other right now here at Atlanta, but Stir messed up the line, got on the apron, shot himself up the track, and he lost a little ground 2 car lengths from the leader. And the Ford's in the wall. That's Div. He cleared the pack. Ford Motorsport coming back, passing the number 68 Toyota. They found some pace here in this late running here in stage 3 and are looking to pounce here on the 3 Chevrolet teammates up front. Pete looking to take lap 69. Definitely taking most laps led, taking the pole, taking, I think, some stage wins, I think, at least. It'll be very interesting to see what points he's got. Ooh, a shove by the Ford number 12, a Div, the points leader, moves Star the way, puts him in the wall before. Here comes Div trying to trailblaze his way out to the race lead. Ant to the inside being respectful to the number 42. I think he may try and clear here. He's not going to be able to. And Oopie will get his spot back after getting intentionally hung out there. And Div, it's late in the going here in stage 3. Who will pit and who will not? I think everybody's going to come down the pit lane right now. And jumbling 3 wide, deep in the field for position. We're going to watch the race leader, though, of Pete. How will he exit off? He needs the race lead, in my opinion, to win this race. This would be the most valuable stop of the day. And the crew chief has told me he's going to get 4 tires and a full tank of Snowco Fuel to go the rest of this way. That's a great call. And Div punts him in his pit lane, hits a crew, guys. And they're stacking up on the pit lane. Pete, the race leader, and I think they give him the race lead for that because he would have definitely had the race lead if that did not happen. So Luigi Taco Racing 1 and 2. Stir, oh my goodness, Stir did not have another horrible stop for the 42. He's going to work his way up again. Succeeds all that position in the top 3, all the way to the back of the pack now in the P8. Sailing off in the turn 1. Contact between Jelly, contact between Dino in the back. Div shoving his way throughout the pack. Very wide, and Div just does not care right now. And Carolina Pete into the wall. Teammates getting together. Div below the line. He's going to check up and save his car and everybody for that matter. That's Pete gone through to the race lead now. Anthony in P2 in the number 22 Ford Performance, Ford Mustang for Ford Motorsports there. And now Trooper in the Toyota number 68 for Vision Horizon Racing. Or excuse me, that's the 13 of Oopie in P2. Sorry, Adventure Anthony's in P5 right now. Trooper in P3, though, holding on to the same position he got on the restart. But Stir's going to work his way up, already up to P7. Now, all over the back bumper of the P6 driver of Adventure Anthony right now. 11 to go here from Atlanta. Can Pete hold on for 11 more laps? But he's got pressure from his teammate Stur. Just got to P6. The Stur's got a lot of work to do here in 11 laps. Oopie, the closest one. Teammates, similar cars, similar manufacturers, of course, both driving for Chevrolet. How will they work this one out? Heavy damage on the right side on that number 13. Been in the wall a lot today. I think everybody's been in the wall. Adventure Anthony squirrely, saving it in the grass. Stur up to P4. Oh my goodness, Stur putting on the run of his life right now with 4 fresh Goodyear tires and a full tank of snow fuel. And to go here from Atlanta. Luigi Tucker Racing trying to get up to the top 3 right now. Stur trying to chase down the number 68 of Trooper. Stur has a lot of pressure from behind as they are shoving their way throughout the pack behind them. Oh, and one car into the waffling. That is the 2 Chevrolets chasing each other down. Oopie with a great run off of turn 4. The pressure now is on the 29. 7 to go here from Atlanta. As they come off of the turn 1, this will drag everybody into the picture here if they start battling. A great diamond by the 13 is selling. And he's going to get drive through the pits. He is selling his chase, and he just got banned. And that is how you sell your standings in the chase, and he is definitely going to get a strong fine for that one. These 2 Chevrolets battling it out now after that contact. It drug Trooper into this now. 5 to go here from Atlanta. And Pete looking to win this one here in the chase with this Block Car Racing number 29 Chevrolet. Trooper up to P3, doing all he can. Oopie with a fantastic run off of 4, needs another great lap here. He's got 4 more laps to take the lead away from his teammate of Pete. Can he do it is the real question. Ark's a little bit better than Pete, in my opinion. He is all over the back bumper of his teammate now. Oh, he got in the wall, though. That hurts him a little bit on this long back straightaway off into turn 3. A little bit too high there, but Pete went extra high off of turn 3 and 4. Oopie is there, and he is putting so much pressure on the 29. Stur trying to get up to P4. 3 to go here from Atlanta, and these 2 Chevrolets are putting on a fantastic show at the front. Here comes Oopie on the inside, side by side for teammates off of turn 2 with 3 laps to go. No pressure behind. Oopie and Pete side by side off of turns 3 and 4. The preferred line to the 13, and here clears to the race lead. The 13 out front for the first time today, and Pete loses the race lead. 2 to go here from Atlanta as the crowd is on its feet here in the turn 1. A race lead change. What will Pete do? Can he get to the 13? And a photo finish at the line. A great finish to this race at Atlanta. What a finish for the race win between teammates. look at the finish again.